feeling safe. It gives me strength. It gives me empowerment.
Women Against Abuse. They knew different resources I had no clue about.
And that's why I love Women Against Abuse so much, because they provide the hope that I needed when I was a hopeless woman.
It didn't begin as a movement. It began as a phone call. In 1976, inside a small room in the Germantown YWCA in Philadelphia, a group of women answered a hotline, part-time, underfunded, but urgent. Because behind closed doors, violence was being dismissed as private.
Domestic violence, there was no mention of it. I did triage nursing in Philadelphia General Hospital. All the women that were being beat up, they were brought to PGH. The only reason that they got to the hospital is because they were bleeding or something dramatic had happened. It wasn't the Saturday night slap. Those things were just tolerated.
So they listened, they commiserated, they believed.
They were getting these desperate calls from women who were being battered and had no place to go.
And when listening wasn't enough, they made space. A house, 3 bedrooms, 1 bathroom.
This little house on Germantown Avenue that was next to a bar, and with virtually no advertising, it was filled immediately. People were sleeping in hallways. And it was very, very clear how great the need was.
It wasn't just a shelter. It was the beginning of something stronger, a community.
All over the United States, women gathered and talked about domestic and sexual violence, subjects that had been verboten.
And here in this city, something deeper was taking root. Not just response, but resilience.
When there were the protests, I had been inspired. I had been given permission that my voice was as good as your voice. That was very empowering.
By 1978, Women Against Abuse was doing what almost no one else was. Via the newly established legal center, survivors found the support they needed to navigate systems that weren't built for them.
I work with Women Against Abuse to get the custody order. I got full custody of my daughter. Truth is, everybody needs help.
And the mission didn't just grow, it evolved. In 1987, Sojourner House opened its doors, offering not just refuge, but a path forward. Because safety isn't just about escape. It's about what comes next.
I came in as a hurt, wounded, broken woman. At Sojourner House, it was such an environment that I never had in my life. They gave me hope for my future.
Through the 1990s and 2000s, the work expanded into municipal buildings, into classrooms, into communities. Children found support. Families found stability. Survivors found advocates who would not let them stand alone.
After Mia's service, I didn't know what to do. Women Against Abuse, they wanted to hear what I had to say about this young lady that lost her life to domestic violence. And they have adopted me and my family into their family.
Women Against Abuse kept building, each innovation answering the same question: what does safety really look like? Sometimes it's a bed in the middle of the night. Sometimes it's a voice on the other end of the phone. Sometimes it's someone standing beside you saying, you don't have to do this alone.
For anyone out there suffering in silence, let me be the voice for you. There is hope.
What started as a handful of advocates became a network, a system, a web of care stretching across a city. A community that shows up in moments of crisis and stays. Because resilience doesn't happen all at once. It's built day by day, generation by generation. This is what Women Against Abuse created. Not just programs, not just services, but a place to land, a place to rebuild, a place to belong. And for 50 years, through every hotline call, every night in a shelter, every life changed, one truth remained. No one has to face abuse alone. And because of this community, no one has to. Join us and be part of what comes next.